Hey y'all, welcome back in. This is Pharaoh with Total Understanding Tarot. Thank you so much for joining us here once again. Thank you for your patience. I know it's been a while, but here we are. We've been going through some transitions, but we're back. Thank y'all for still rocking with the channel. We're going to hop into our general reading for the week. I keep hearing that mistrust is a turnoff. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, and we're back. Thank you so much for joining us here once again. This is Pharaoh with Total Understanding Tarot. Thank you for joining us here. It's been a while, so thank y'all for being patient and just sticking with the channel. Also, we're still over on Instagram. We're going to be going back live again, so continue to tap in over there, follow us over there, and subscribe here if you haven't, to stay caught up with our readings. This is a general collective reading for the week, so if the energies resonate, excellent. If they don't, definitely feel free to browse through our collection of videos here, because whenever you click on them is when the divine wants you to hear them, because they're timeless. I'm not necessarily putting dates and specific zodiac traits on it. Even if I were to put zodiac traits, we're all the zodiac, so just apply that to where it falls in your chart, or perhaps to an area that you want to strengthen. Okay, Transcend by Fire is our jewelry line. We wrap crystals to help you with your journey, and various forms of talisman and jewelry. You're manifesting in victory right now, right? I'm seeing perhaps betrayal, right? And not just betrayal romantically, just any sort of betrayal in the way that you were hurt growing up as a child. Like you're really doing deep wounding, like things that you don't even consciously remember. You're like diving deep into that because you're seeing how it's triggering you in your life. You're doing major work. Like, have confidence that it's going to pay off. Show yourself love when you need it. Okay, so let's tap into this. And Pharaoh's Rise for meditation music, and this music that we enjoy creating. And even in the midst of distraction, continue to show love. Period. Set your boundaries and be wise in how you move, but just show love. Compassion. So let's tap into our reading. Let's see what the collective wants you to know. Five of Swords. It's some sort of way you're holding yourself back from expressing yourself, maybe speaking your truth, and it's causing you not to be happy. So it's just something that'll bring healing to you by actually saying what needs to be said. Maybe to someone that needs to be cut off, or someone that needs to yeah, maybe a partnership that you've been in your head about. So this could be something that you need to say that will bring clarity to some miscommunication, or to something that will end up bringing the light. I'm really feeling like a choice card. It's like what you say can bring the two closer, or to cut the relationship off. And perhaps that is your hesitation in saying that, because and not saying anything and being in your head, but it's causing this energy. So this is affecting other areas of your life with that Nine of Swords. Oh, and I painted my nails. I said it in all the videos. I painted my nails because I wanted to have a little pizzazz on my hands, but it just wasn't drying properly. It wasn't the best polish, and it's looking kind of crazy. But, you know, it's a thought. And the execution too, but this time it's just a thought that counts, because I was trying. I'm seeing healing. So I'm seeing the star card, Aquarius energy, which is also earth energy, but it's also the water bearer. So this is you getting clear about your emotions and how you really feel about yourself, how you feel about others in particular situations, being honest about how you feel so that you can speak clearly, because perhaps you may not really know how you feel because you haven't sat down to assess how I really feel about this. I'm really seeing someone write something down on a piece of paper, like whether it's you, like you're that literal and logical where you literally have to make columns, do that and write down how you feel. Something needs to change in order for you to get a better idea of how to release this blockage in your heart chakra area. And how to just not accept crumbs from life. I'm not getting, you see this person just giving them the meager, like just barely, you know, and then someone holding a scale over for this one. So it's like they've given you just enough, but they're still tantalizing someone else. So this is the energy of someone that's kind of toxic. It's bringing me back to this manipulative energy. It keeps trying to permeate this field. It's a separate energy, right? It's someone who may sexually have a hold on you. This could be a romantic partner who sexually has that energy, so could be some ties there. Someone who just want to speak toxicity and poison to your creative pursuits. So someone who doesn't really support you, whether you're an artist or an entrepreneur. This is this energy of whoever this is, they know how to tap into that unhealed part of yourself, right? You may be healed in a lot of areas, but they just know how to push that right button to say what it is that needs to be said to get you to bend to their will and get you to cower once again. And this is yellow, so it's like your self-confidence. This person could be that Leo energy, right? Like they know how to play on that self-confidence. They know the ways that you are weak, and they know what to say to get you to end up begging once again for their affection. And it's four little morsels there, so it's like 4 coins, right? And it's you holding on in that heart chakra. And that's also 2 of Swords energy. Like you're so defensive, you're blocking out new things, so it's causing you by default to hold on to the toxicity of the past, because it's like you don't want to just be out here floating on your own. So I'd rather hold on to the past and to open myself up to the possibility to a new beginning, because you feel like a new beginning could get you hurt again. And that's true. Like that fact is not going to change. You stepping into the new, yes, there are going to be blessings, but there are also going to be new challenges and new valleys and new mountains. And that is a purpose, a point of living, is to experience the new. But I'm really feeling that some of you guys are really just wanting to stay safe and comforting in that old familiar hurt. You're not learning anything from holding on to the past. That's one of the differences into opening yourself up to new, is that, yeah, you're going to make new challenges, but you're also going to learn new lessons. You keep repeating this same cycle. So we have the 7 of Coins. Maybe you're feeling that wish fulfillment is taking longer than expected. And it could just be your perception. You're not seeing that you've literally gotten, look around you. What were you praying for these past few years? Can you see evidence of that? And then if so, is like you've been getting what you wanted, just not in the way that you expected, so you're not able to be grateful. You're so in your head, you're not living life out loud. This reminds me of the Sun card, so maybe still that inner child healing that you're still doing. I'm just feeling at a certain point it's time for you to start living. Like there's always going to be some work to be done, some healing. So you're trying to live now or nah, basically. Yeah, it's time to connect with your tribe and celebrate. I'm sick. Yeah, I never noticed this hand on this lower back here. So it's like perhaps a lot of fear. I'm feeling celebration and fear, right? It's like you want to meet your tribe, but you feel like it's like a little extra, because it's like another hand going on, slipping behind the other hand here. So it's like you may have experienced third-party situations and being betrayed romantically. You may have experienced underhanded deals with things going on behind the scenes. So it's like you don't want to celebrate too much, because it's like I'm not paying attention. If I celebrate, somebody could slip one over on me. But that's causing you to have friction in your manifestation. It's causing you to have friction in you getting your coins in, your stability, by you being so fearful. Take a risk, take a chance, dive out there, be wise, and don't get too loose. It's a balancing, but it's just like you're trying to prevent yourself from getting hurt, so you're putting padding around your whole house, and it's not letting anyone else in. So let's keep moving. Hey, I'm sorry guys, I don't know quite when the camera cut off, but I'll pull it back here. Hopefully I pulled the moon card to see how we're progressing and moving into this Lover's card. So there's something being revealed into how your spiritual life is basically affecting your physical life. There are choices that you're spiritually making that's affecting your physical reality. So getting more serious about your spiritual pursuits. That is a form of self-love and self-care. Spending time with your spirit guides is a form of self-care. Spiritually cleansing, meditating, that's all self-care. And that's all pouring into what you're manifesting physically. If you're not making time for those things, the little details, then the little details in your physical experiences are going to be thrown off as well. So this is also Gemini energy. This is also that going back and forth in your mind, maybe being double-minded about things you should be clear on. So also getting quiet and meditating and just being decisive. Just making a decision and going for it. There's always going to be pros and cons. What's the best decision right now? Go towards that. You're trying to be too perfect, and it's causing you not to move forward. And that's also this malicious energy that I'm feeling right here. It's like, oh, it's 2 of swords. You see this person is holding 2 swords. You're not making a decision, so it's causing that heart chakra to be blocked. And so you can't fully manifest the abundance that you're wanting to. We also have the Hermit. That's that over-perfectionism of the Virgo energy, right? You go into Hermit mode to get clear, to take it one step at a time. But take it sometimes one step at a time is moving too slow for the energy that's in the air. So you have to gauge your life based on what you're experiencing. Your body will tell you if you're being stagnant. Your physical manifestations will tell you if you're being stagnant. What are you experiencing in your life? What is coming up in your body? Those sorts of energies. Look up the spiritual meanings of those things. It'll help you see, if you can't see clearly, what's manifesting in your life. Because the spiritual reality is the slowest form of manifestation. So by the time it's manifested physically and condensed into a physical matter, it's already moving at a slower rate. So that's showing you your mind frame and your patterns. So if you're experiencing illnesses or dis-ease within your body, stagnation with physical manifestations flowing in, that could show you the area in which your spiritual life could use some healing and work. Okay. We have the 7 of Wands with the King of Wands. You could be fighting battles with people who's not even on your level. Like, literally, this is like, look how this person is dressed. And this is the king, right? So you fighting battles with people who you need to be, you shouldn't even be facing these people. Like, these are, in terms of like hierarchy, for the sake of this understanding, like, it's like peasants and royalty, right? And we all know that we're all should be loved and all that. Just for the sake of this, it's like, what's that quote? A lion doesn't turn around because of when the small dog barks. Is this energy of you're giving your time and attention and energy to people and situations and things that don't deserve it. It's like you have bigger pursuits to focus on. You have a kingdom to run, but you're focusing on gossip and pettiness and what this person is doing and what that person is doing and what they're thinking and all that little drama. This unnecessary. Focus your energy on the 4 building a solid foundation for your life. My energy is getting constricted, like fear. You're being very fearful, and it could be something that was passed down from your ancestry. This could be one of the generational traumas that you have to overcome, right? Being too fearful and not making a move, being too fearful and not taking a chance on yourself. That's part of a generational trauma that you can be part of, breaking that pattern. It's not always addictions that you can see and money addiction. Sometimes it's just fear itself. Being brave enough to live your truth, being brave enough to step into the life that's meant for you. But I'm going to pull a card from the Shaman Oracle deck. And We'll see what Spirit wants to say to us. The ancestors. The Jaguar. This really reminds me of the Moon card. Seeing what's hidden, right? And you see this crystal ball here, so maybe getting clear quartz is also a great way to provide not only spiritual protection, but it provides clarity. It's like the cure-all crystal. If you don't quite know which area to tap into, grab a clear quartz, meditate with it, carry it on you, keep it cleansed with Florida water, in the moonlight, all of that, but keep it on you. It's going to help bring more clarity. The Jaguar moves within the shadows, right? It's the darkness that's always there, but you can't see it based on how it's moving. So whatever it is in your life needs to be illuminated. It's affecting your heart. I'm really seeing maybe even get some rose quartz or any other green or pink stone, but it's something that's moving so smooth in your life that it's intentionally being hidden. It could be a subconscious way that you're moving. It could be a pattern in your ancestry that is so hidden that it's been missed until now, but you are fine combing and fine tuning your life, so you're going to catch it. Keep going. Dive deeper into your spiritual studies, into your spiritual practice. Just go harder because it's here. They can't stop you. You can't stop you, I should say, right? Because it's only you. If you want to be successful, you will be. So much adversity can come against you, but if you don't stop, you will win. And that's just it. So hopefully that helps you all. If you enjoyed this reading, and thank you for allowing me to read for you. If you enjoyed it, definitely click that like button when you like the video. It really helps the channel out. So thank you all for liking the video and subscribing to our channel. If you would like to book a personal reading, that information is in the description box below. Also, follow us over on Instagram at Transcend by Fire for a custom wrap crystal jewelry and talisman to help you along your spiritual journey, as well as Total Understanding Tarot, where we go live with our tarot readings to help you on your journey as well. It's all information guided by the divine. Hey y'all, my thing keeps cutting off. The camera keeps cutting off, so I'm gonna go ahead and just sign out. But follow us over on Instagram, Total Understanding Tarot, Transcend by Fire, Pharaoh's Rise, music, meditation, jewelry, live tarot readings. Stay connected with us here. Thank you so much for being patient with me. We're gonna keep it consistent, and I keep going through these transitions, so just thank y'all for bearing with me. It's all a journey too, so I appreciate it. Much love and light, much success in your career, love, and life path. Just stay true to you, honor yourself. Namaste.